Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Ava's Vlogs Are for Less with me, Avanita. In my video today guys, I'm just going to show you how I quickly upcycled this makeup table and stool and I flipped it on Facebook Marketplace. So guys, stick with me till the end and I'll carry through the process. So here I'm just using one piece of cloth with some fairy liquid just to wipe down the excess dust and just to get rid of all the things that are on the table, and also just removing the handles and bit. I went ahead with the 80 grit sandpaper and just started to sand it down. That's those three lines that I'm going to be doing, or those three lines that I've done are the sections which are a little bit harder, and then I went in with my sander. Guys, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and like, comment and share. And to my returning subscribers, guys, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I do appreciate your support. So from here, I just went ahead, as I said before, with my sand that I bought from Screwfix. I'll leave a link in the description box below in case you want to buy the sander, or just in case if you want to buy something similar. So I just went in and then just sand down the table. I didn't want to get rid of all the paintwork that was there because I will be painting it in blue. Well, that's what I thought I would be doing. As you can see, I started painting it. I think it's Antibees or Actibees. I don't remember the exact date, but definitely not date, name. So I'll leave a link in the description box below with the name of the paint. So I paint the top in that color and then I went ahead to paint the leg. So this is the stool and I wanted to change the upholstery on it, which is the fabric bit. So I went ahead and then just taped down the section which was exposing to the leg. It wasn't like this before. The whole leg to that bit was covered. So I just taped it down with some painter's glue. Painter's tape. And then I just went in with my black paint that I got from Wilko. After it was dry, I went in with my liqueur that I got from B&Q and then just give it 2 coats and just let it dry. Once I was finished and it was dry, I went in with my fabric that I did my previous makeup table and stool. So guys, if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it down below. I'll be up in the corner, and I just went around with my staple gun and then just start stapling it down. As I said before in my last video, once you get the first hang of it, the second time around it was really good, and this proved how much quicker it was for me, because this one took me about 20 minutes while the other one took me at least an hour or 40 minutes to an hour, which was so stressful. But anyway, I've done it, so I'm really pleased with myself. The more you get experience on something, the quicker and the better you do. So I'm really happy that with my first experience on my first makeup table and stool. So in total, it cost me just for the fabric and the material, it cost me about £7. So not really that much. So I'm not really losing anything at the moment. So I just went in with my tax. Again, I bought these are from my previous project, so I haven't bought anything at all. The only thing I bought was the paint, the blue paint, or the Actibees. I don't remember the name of it. I'll definitely give to you. So I went in with my gold leaf and glue. So I wanted to do a little bit of design, so I just went in with a pointy brush. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm saying it correct, but either way, I went in with a pointy brush and then I just started to make some design of just a little bit of shape as to how I want it to look with the glue. I went around the table and just to make sure that it's nicely glued and it's ready for my gold leaf. I went ahead with my gold leaf and then I just started applying it, just as how I did my 3 shelf corner side table. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it down below, and also be up in the corner if you want to check it out. So once I was finished, I just used a brush just to brush off the excess, and then a cloth to clean it off, and then I just seal it with liqueur. And then this is what it looked like after I'd completed it. Now, it was beautiful to me, but because I wanted to sell it, I had it on Facebook Marketplace for about 4 days and I didn't get any response. I was a little bit worried that maybe I'm stepping out of my comfort zone too much. So I sand it down back again, the top obviously, and the sides where I've painted it blue, and then I just painted it in my color that I have here, which is Calgary gray. So this is what it looked like. I like it. It's quite simple, it's quite modern, and I think it's a neutral color that anybody would like. I've only posted it 2 days ago and I have a few you know, responds and people are asking me if it's still available. So obviously this color is a lot more appealing than the other one. Do you know what? I didn't want to change the blue, but I know there's somebody out there for it, but I just don't have the time to wait for that person. So that's the reason why I change it back to this color. But I'm happy with the result. This is also my third flip. I'm really happy with it. The result is, you know, good, and I'm loving it. And guys, if you haven't seen my video where I did my tea light holders, this tea light holder, I did it myself. So please check out the link below or up in the corner. Guys, thank you so much for checking out my video, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you. Bye bye.